Hi, guys. What do we have today? Here we have predictions for today's 9 NBA games. Let's get started. Boston Celtics and Charlotte Hornets. The Celtics have won 9 of their previous 11 games and will look to extend their 5-game winning run here. The Hornets have lost 6 of their past 7 games and will be looking to avoid a 4th consecutive loss today. Since the beginning of the season, the Celtics have looked impressive on the road. So far this season, they have won 15 of their 22 away games. The Celtics have been winning away games recently, but they have usually failed to cover the spread. They have won 5 of their previous 9 road games while covering the spread only in 3 of those 9. The Hornets have struggled at home from the start of the season. They won only 5 of their 20 home games. They have only won 1 of their previous 9 home games and covered the spread in 2 of those 9. Head-to-head, the Celtics cover the spread in 5 of their last 6 games against the Hornets in Charlotte. This is the second game in 2 days between the two teams in Charlotte. The Celtics won the first game. Again, playing without Jaylen Brown won't have a significant impact on the Celtics' impressive performance. They are undoubtedly the game's favorites. Play Boston Celtics -8. Indiana Pacers and Milwaukee Bucks. The Pacers appear to have calmed down a bit, having lost 4 of their past 6 games, and they will be aiming to avoid a 4th straight defeat here. The Bucks have been in good form, winning 5 of their past 9 games, but they will be looking to avoid a 3rd consecutive setback tonight. Since the beginning of the season, the Pacers are not playing well in road games. They have won 8 of 20 road games this season. In recent road games, they have won 3 of their previous 8 road games while covering the spread in 5 of those 8. The Bucks play pretty good ball at home court. This season they won 16 of 21 home games. Recently, they have won and covered the spread in 5 of their last 8 home games. Head-to-head, only 1 of the past 8 games between the two teams in Milwaukee saw the Pacers cover the spread. The Pacers are not a good road team and will be without Halliburton again. The Bucks are the clear favorite in this game, but I believe the line favors them too much because they are out of shape currently. Play Indiana Pacers +11. New Orleans Pelicans and Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pelicans have been in a slump, losing 5 of their last 8 games. The Cavaliers have been in good form, having won 5 of their past 8 games. The Pelicans struggle on the road. They have only won 9 of their 21 away games this season. In their recent road games, they won and covered the spread only 3 of the previous 9 road games. The Cavaliers have been playing well in home games since the beginning of the season. They won 18 out of 22 home games. In the last 6 home games, the Cavaliers won 5 but covered the spread in only 4 of those 6. Head-to-head, the Pelicans covered the spread in 4 of the past 5 games between the two teams at Cleveland. Since the beginning of the season, the Cavaliers have been playing well in home games, and that hasn't changed. The Pelicans are not a good road team and will again be without their 2 best players. Play Cleveland Cavaliers -6. Toronto Raptors and New York Knicks. The Raptors are in bad condition, having lost 6 of their past 10 games. The Knicks are on a back-to-back. They have been on a roll, winning 7 of their last 8 games, and they'll be looking for a 4th straight victory today. The Raptors aren't very good on the road. This season, they have only won 5 of 18 road games. The Raptors have won 2 of their previous 6 road games while covering the spread in 3 of those 6. This season the Knicks have performed better on the road than at home. They've split their last 22 home games. Recently, the Knicks have won 3 of their past 5 home games but have only covered the spread in 2 of that 5. Head-to-head, the Knicks are struggling in their games against the Raptors in New York. The Knicks won only 4 of the last 14 games versus the Raptors in New York. The Knicks have been playing well recently, and they will have all of their players available here. Play New York Knicks -3. Golden State Warriors and Washington Wizards. The Warriors have been mired in a slump, having dropped 4 of their past 5 games. The Wizards are not in good shape and have dropped 4 of their past 5 games. The Warriors have one of the league's worst road records. They have only won 4 of 21 away games since the start of the season. The Warriors have recently won and covered the spread in 2 of their last 6 road games. The Wizards play decent at home court. They have won 11 of their 20 home games this season, although they have recently struggled at home. Only 3 of their previous 8 home games have they won and covered the spread. Head-to-head, Only one of the past 6 meetings between these two teams in Washington saw the Warriors cover the spread. When the Warriors recently beat the Spurs, I thought, yes, that's it. The Warriors are back to their winning ways on the road. But their last game against the Hornets changed my perspective to the default one, the Warriors, struggling on the road. Play Washington Wizards plus 3.5. Miami Heat and Atlanta Hawks. The Heat are in terrific form, having won 7 of their past 10 games, and they will be looking for a 4th consecutive victory tonight. The Hawks are in good shape, having won 4 of their past 6 games, and they will be looking for their 3rd straight victory here. The Heat are a good road team. They won in 10 of their 21 road games this season. They recently won 7 of their last 9 road games, but only 5 of those 9 covered the spread. The Hawks at home won 11 out of 20 games this season. Recently, they have won and covered the spread in 3 of their last 7 home games. Head-to-head, the Heat won in the last 6 of 7 games against the Hawks in Atlanta, but covered a spread only at 4 of those 6. The Hawks have lost their previous 3 home games, and expecting them to perform well here against the currently very excellent Heat is unrealistic. The bookies predict a close game, but I think the Heat will easily win here. Play Miami Heat plus 1. Utah Jazz and Minnesota Timberwolves. The Jazz have been in a rut, lost 8 of their past 11 games. The Timberwolves have won 6 of their previous 7 games and are in fantastic form. This season, on the road, the Jazz played very poorly. They won only 8 out of the 24 road games they played this season. Recently, they have lost in 5 of their last 6 road games while covering the spread in 3 of those 6. This season, the Timberwolves have played very well at home. They have won 14 of their past 23 home games. Recently, they have won and covered the spread in 9 of their past 12 home games. Head-to-head, in games against the Timberwolves in Minnesota, the Jazz perform admirably. The Jazz have covered the spread in 15 of their last 21 games in Minnesota against the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have numerous injured players, and they will most likely be missing Anthony Edwards, Taurean Prince, Rudy Gobert, and Karl Anthony Towns. Despite having so many injured players, the Timberwolves are the better team here. Play Minnesota Timberwolves minus 1.5. Phoenix Suns and Memphis Grizzlies. The Suns have been in a huge rut, having dropped 11 of their past 13 games, and they will be aiming to stop a 2-game losing streak tonight. The Grizzlies have won 10 of their past 12 games and will be looking for their 10th straight victory tonight. This season, the Suns' road performances have not been great. Only 7 of their 23 away games have they won. Recently, only 3 of their last 13 road games ended in victories, with 4 of those 12 covering the spread. The Grizzlies are the league's top home team. They have won 18 out of 21 home games played this season. Recently, they have won 10 of their last 11 home games while covering the spread in 7 of those 10. Head-to-head, the Suns have covered the spread in 4 of their previous 6 games against the Grizzlies, all of which have taken place in Memphis. The Suns will again be without Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, Cameron Payne, and Devin Booker, while the Grizzlies could be here without Ja Morant and John Concher. It's clear why the Grizzlies are huge favorites in this game, and I can't argue with that. Play Memphis Grizzlies minus 9.5. Houston Rockets and Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets are attempting to end a 10-game losing run after dropping 15 of their previous 16 games. After their 5-game winning streak, the Lakers seem to have lost momentum, as they have already dropped 3 straight games, and here will be their 2nd in a row game. This season, the Rockets have a disappointing road record. Only 4 of their 23 road games ended in a victory. The Rockets have won and covered the spread twice in their last 10 road games. The Lakers perform decently at home. This season, they split their 20 home games. The Lakers have won 4 of their past 8 home games while covering the spread in 5 of those 8. Head-to-head, the Rockets lost their last 5 games against the Lakers in Los Angeles while covering the spread in 4 of those 5. This season the Lakers are not playing too well in back-to-back games. They won only 2 of their 6 back-to-backs. The reason for this could be the unavailability of LeBron James and Anthony Davis to play in back-to-backs. We have often seen this season that LeBron James and Anthony Davis does not play in back-to-back games. Regardless of whether they will be on the court tonight or not, the Lakers are currently a much better team than the Rockets. Play Los Angeles Lakers minus 6.5. Guys, that's all. Thanks for joining us today. See you tomorrow.